Hello, hello. Good morning, guys. I am in beautiful Parque Omar, Omar. Um, I'm in beautiful Parque Omar here in Panama City, in the area of San Francisco. This is what's going on. Miren, mi gente, estoy aquí en vivo en el Parque Omar, ¿verdad? En vivo en el Parque Omar. Hoy un día bonito, un sábado bonito, y entonces buenos días. Y estoy aquí con ustedes, ¿verdad? Compartiendo cosas que yo siempre ando pensando algo. Y el tema de hoy es comenzar con hola y escuchar, ¿verdad? Comenzar con palabras positivas, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Y entonces escuchar a la persona. De eso se trata mi conversación de hoy. Qué día más bonito. Todos los días son maravillosos, ¿verdad? Todo día cuando despertamos nos sentimos bien. Y eso es muy importante para la salud. Sentirse bien, ¿verdad? Sentirse bien. Si las cosas no van como uno quiere, todavía hay que sentirse bien. Pero para mí, la comunicación es muy importante y de eso vamos a hablar. It's always good to wake up in the morning and feel good about yourself, right? Feel good about something in your life when you wake up. Maybe things are not going as well as you would like it to be, but at least feel good. Try to feel good about something that you're doing in your life. But my conversation today is about communicating positive words by starting to saying, hello, how are you? After those words, hello, how are you? Give the person a chance to respond. I know you're calling. I know you're engaging with this person because you want to say something to them. But first, hear them out when you say, how are you? Because maybe what they have to say, or maybe you're calling at a moment that they want to share something with you, even though you want to share something with them. So it's a mutual dance, right? So that's what's on my mind this morning. Join the conversation. Buenos dias. Good morning. You're live with Janetta. What's on my mind so early this morning? You want to find out? Well, stick around. Hello, we're back. We're in lovely Parque Omar here in Panama City in the community of San Francisco. I love coming to the park because, as you see, we have lots of trees, greenery. This is what I'm wearing today. Look at my shirt. Okay, so I want to talk to you what's on my mind. Okay, I am not perfect, people. I am not perfect. And when I'm talking, is because when I'm talking on this platform, is because there are things that I think we need to really talk a little bit more about. So I had an experience last week with a worker, right? The worker, and this is going to tie in with my title, which is start with saying hello and start by saying, how are you? And then listen. Okay. Picture this scenario. I'm waiting for a worker yesterday, and the worker, we back and forth. What time you gonna be here? Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna be here at such time. You gonna meet up at my house so you could fix the dryer. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's the scenario. So I walked in my house. I closed my gate. Okay, I didn't see anybody around. I closed my gate and I went in the house. And he calls me and says, "Hey, I'm right outside." I said, "Oh, okay, I'm coming out." So he calls me like, I think about 5 minutes I've been in my house and he called. So I said, oh, okay, I'm going out. So I go out and I open the gate. This is what his first words were. Oh, you came in and you technically closed the door in my face. People, those are negative words. You technically closed the door in my face. And I'm like, okay, um, you weren't behind me when I got there. You weren't anywhere around. So how did I close the door in your face? Oh, I'm only joking around. No, 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 no. Okay, people, I know some of you might say, Janetta, people play around. Janetta is a joke. Take it as a joke, you whatever. But here's the thing, people, and why I'm emphasizing on this. You don't know what state of mind the other person is in. If you're doing business, if you come to do a service, if you don't know the person at that level, if you whatever the situation is, please start by saying hello, good day, how are you? Don't use plain words or like you're just joking or you can't take this. Or people are not sometimes are not in their best days, okay? And you don't know. They might laugh and smile, but you don't know what they're going through. All I'm saying to you is say hello, how are you? And then you could joke around. Then you could say things like, hey, you didn't see me? I was right across the street. Or, man, I was here. Then you could joke around. Feel the people out, the person out first before you engage into jokes, before you engage into playing with the person or bothering the person or whatever. You have to know what state of mind that person is in. Unless you don't care, unless you want to make the person's life impossible, miserable, or whatever, then you do those things. Okay? Which I don't encourage that, but if you're one of those people that want to make people's life impossible, go ahead. You're not going to find anybody that's going to support you in that behavior. You're not going to find people that agree with you. You're going to always be arguing with people. Now, this is what I said to this person, right? I said, I don't close doors in people's face. I don't know what are you talking about. Why would you say that? Oh, I was only joking. And I said, okay, here's the deal. You're here to provide a service. I'm not in the situation of joking with negative words. You use negative words and you use words that are not true. True. So what is happening now in the world today? People are constantly misinforming. People are constantly creating a scenario when there's no scenario. People are injecting negativity. People are entertaining lies. People are lying back and forth. I mean, people are lying all the time, and it's becoming accepted. It's becoming what they call normal. They're normalizing lies, constant lies. So, for example, if you invite me to your house and you cook a nice dinner for me, you spend hours cooking a nice dinner for me and you to have a wonderful time, or the people that you invite to have a wonderful time at your house. Here I am, walked in your house. Don't say good day. Don't say hello, how are you? I just walked in. Girl, what are you doing? Why would you want to cook so much food, girl? You overboard. You always overdoing things, and you just sit down and be quiet and stop all this cooking and all this stuff. Who cares? People, change your attitude. Change your attitude. Please use kind words. You come into somebody's house. You say things like, "Oh, how are you? You look nice. Oh, you cook a lot of food. Thanks for cooking. I didn't expect all of this. Oh, wow. Now you need to relax. Maybe we need to help you or something like that." But don't go and immediately don't say hello, don't say good day, don't say good morning, don't say whatever. You come in somebody's house and you're playing these stupid, negative, friction, condescending, ignorant, stupidity behavior. when there's no need for that. What I'm trying to do is encourage positive conversation, encourage positive feelings. When you're around somebody, you do positive things. You say positive words. You don't say negative words. Now, going back to this person as an example, using him as an example. What if I actually look at this? What if I actually did slam the door in his face and didn't know? Didn't know. What if it was that was actually the truth? His behavior would be the same as when I did not do it. So when do you say things that applies to that specific truth? You cannot use the same reaction to something that never happened. So his reaction was in a manner as if it really happened, and that's what I have a problem with. His reality of things. So what is your reality of a person's behavior? Did they actually do what you say they did? And if not, why are you reacting as if they did something that they actually did not do? And I have a problem with that. We're wasting too much time reacting to things that are not truthful. That is not true. Just to irritate the other person. And that's going on in groups. Okay? They do that a lot in groups. And that's why I don't like group think. Group think is that if the group feels that way, even though it's wrong, one person influenced the group and everybody feels that it's wrong, but it's not true. It's more of a negative thing. Okay? We need to take responsibility for our words. We need to take responsibility for what we do, right? And be conscious that not everybody is with this game and accepting lies and accepting your behavior. Okay? If you want respect, then you have to give respect. You have to give respect. You cannot say something and a person does not agree with what you're saying. And if they don't agree with what you're saying, and you're saying that you don't agree with what they're saying, and you're responding accordingly because you have your right to do that, then why get upset? Why make it an issue from the beginning? Again, people, it's very, very crucial important that when you see somebody for the first time, let's say you go to their house and you see them for the first time for the day, or you see them for the first time in a month, or you see them the first time for within whatever, be cordial. Be cordial. Use words like hello, how are you today? Wow. And if they do something for you, show that you appreciate it. Oh, you didn't need to cook a lot of food. Oh, thank you for cooking. Oh, thank you for bringing me this. Oh, you're nice. Compliment the person. They're not there to serve you. They're not there to be played with. They want to be respected the same way you want to be respected. The key purpose of saying hello and how are you is not just to say hello, how are you, and go into whatever. No. The key purpose of saying hello, how are you is to find out what state of mind the person is in. That way you could engage depending on their their feelings, depending on their experiences. You could know how to approach them and continue the conversation. You could know what to say and what not to say. Okay? Some people don't speak and tell you what's going on with them unless you ask them, how are you? And then you see that they have something to say. And that's what's on my mind this morning. Es muy importante el buenos días. El propósito de los buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Es para saber cómo está esa persona en ese momento. No solamente para decir, hola, buenos días, y ya te vas. No. Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Y te vas. No, a veces él se utiliza para saber el estado mental, emocional, qué es lo que está pasando con la persona, y así puedes tener una mejor conversación ¿verdad? Y una mejor relación con la persona cuando sabes qué está sucediendo. Los relajos, los comentarios negativos, em, no va a mejorar la calidad de relación que tienes con una persona. Va a reducir la calidad de la relación que tienes con la persona. Si vas a la casa de la persona y dices buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Eso es muy importante. Si vas a la casa de la persona y dices, ah, ¿por qué tú tienes el color, este color de cortinas? Que por qué tú tienes el perro en la cama, que por qué tú tienes esto, que por qué tú estás, oye, eso no es problema tuyo, esa es la persona, esa es la casa de a la persona le gusta hacer esas cosas, hay que respetar, aunque tú no estás de acuerdo con lo que hace la persona, hay que respetar. Hay que respetar, como te respetan a ti, hay que respetar. Hay cosas que tú haces que a la persona no le gusta, ¿verdad? Pero ellos no te van a decir porque eres tú, ese eres tú, ¿verdad? Y el propósito de esta conversación es para que ustedes entiendan la importancia de los buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Para entonces de ahí saber cómo comunicar con la persona, porque ya sabe el estado mental o por lo menos sabe un poquito de cómo va la persona. Pero esa cosa de relajito de que, ay, que mira, porque tú te ves así, que por qué te vistes así y decir cosas que no son, ya tú mismo o tú misma estás creando un ambiente en donde va a haber fricción. En esta vida hay que entendernos, hay que tratar de llevarnos, ¿verdad? En esta vida. Y es muy importante conocernos y cada día que nos levantamos decimos buenos días y cómo estás a las personas que vemos en el transcurso del día. Así que mi mensaje aquí es importante comenzar con hola, ¿cómo estás? Y escuchar la respuesta de las personas para saber mejor cómo hablar y comunicar con esa persona. Es muy importante eso, muy importante, muy importante. Entonces les dejo con eso y eso es lo que estaba pensando esta mañana. So people, let's practice that. We minimize friction and I am talking. We are not perfect, but I wish I was reaching out to those people that feel that the first word that come out of their mouth is criticism or their opinion about you or their opinion about how you should do things. That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. And I wonder about these people. I wonder where their minds are. Like what person gets up in the morning and start thinking about what somebody else should be doing? I mean, you're wasting your time, really. Technically, you're really, really wasting your time in doing that. Life is short. Be kind. Start with hello, how are you? And after that, continue the graciousness that God has given you. If you're truly a Christian, if you believe in God, if you believe in the God of nature, the God of humanity, the God of love, the God of hopefulness, the God of living well, put that into practice. Don't start and practice negative behavior. I know different culture have been through difficult times in history. Blacks have been through slavery, and so we, some of us have not, um, how to say it, uh, move on or get out of self hate or hate people like you. We have not moved on and understand that these are things that we need to stay away from. These are things that we need to understand that they have a place. Just put it away, lock it away, throw it away, and bring in what's going to better humanity. And that is your conversation, your daily conversation with whoever you encounter should be fruitful, should be beneficial, should have a message. You should be receiving energy. People should not be taking away your energy. So you need to focus on that. You need to put out positive energy. You need to know how that works. And it starts with the first word that comes out of your mouth. Necesitamos saber cómo trabaja eso, la energía negativa, ¿verdad? Si estás poniendo palabras negativas, vas a recibir palabras negativas. Cada vez que ves a una persona y vas a tener una relación con esa persona, hablando o en negocio, tienes que usar palabras positivas porque así funciona. Esto es un beneficio para la persona. Las células trabajan mejor. Es una armonía de conversación. Y así deben ser las conversaciones. Si tienes odio, tienes que meditar y sacar y sacudir ese odio, ¿verdad? Porque no te va a beneficiar de ninguna manera. Así que sacarte ese odio y saber cómo hablar con las personas. Ahora, no estamos hablando de que alguien te hizo mal y que odia a la persona, eso es algo separado. Estamos hablando de cuando tú comienzas tu día con una persona que no tienes conflicto con una persona que tú ves por ahí y bueno, la conversación debe comenzar en ¿cómo estás? ¿Verdad? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Y esperar la respuesta. ¿Qué les parece la conversación de esta mañana? Espero que lo practiquen, porque yo lo practico. Yo estoy muy consciente de palabras negativas porque personas dicen, por ejemplo, no quiero terminar sin darle otro ejemplo. Por ejemplo, la otra persona dice, oye, ¿qué tú te crees vistiéndote así? ¿Quién tú crees que tú eres vistiéndote así? Ay, Dios mío, tú siempre andas exagerando en la manera que tú te vistes. Oye, esas son palabras negativas. Ah, no, pero lo estoy diciendo de buenas maneras, porque tú siempre andas vestida así bien bonita y todo, pero ¿qué tú te crees? Esas son palabras negativas, mi gente. Si la persona se quiere vestir de una manera, está bien. Si te gusta o no te gusta, ¿a quién le importa? Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Eso es lo más importante, no cómo tú te vistes, cuánto dinero estás gastando, que si el pelo está así, que si el cabello está así. Eso no es importante. Buenos días, hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? Ah, bien. Mira, te llamaba para comentar que necesitamos a trabajar en esto y esto. ¿Qué te parece? Ah, no me parece bien y mi opinión es, sí, ¿por qué? Porque esto. Ah, bueno, pero yo pienso esto. Tú piensas eso. ¿Por qué? Bueno, vamos a ver, pues, esto funciona mejor con la opinión tuya. O yo digo, esto funciona mejor con la opinión mía. Y viceversa. Una conversación sincronizada en armonía, ¿verdad? Así debemos conversar. No, bueno, no me gusta tu opinión, no me gusta tu idea. Siempre andas con la misma idea y no me gusta tu idea. No, tú tienes que decir, no me gusta tu idea porque esto no va a funcionar. O me gusta tu idea porque funciona. ¿Ves la diferencia? No, a mí no me gusta tu idea. Tú siempre andas, ¿eso qué es? Eso es una opinión. Vamos en la parte técnica. ¿Funciona tu idea o no funciona tu idea? ¿Me entiendes? Si está en un lugar donde hay que expresar las opiniones en una reunión. Pero primero, ¿qué hay que decir? Buenos días y cómo estás. Y escuchar. Remember, guys, even if you're in a meeting, we have different opinions. You could say, well, I think this will work because of this. Another person said, well, I think my thing will work because of this and this. All you have to say is, okay, let's try it out. And why does your suggestion works? Why my works? So you have to come and analyze things in a technical way, not in a personality or opinion way. Why is your suggestion will work? And why my suggestion will work? And that's it. But we cannot engage in personality and preference. No, we got to get into why does it work and what are the benefits, what are the pros and what are the cons in any decision making without personalizing it, without attacking the person. If you're in a group of meeting, if in a group or in a meeting. So first, you go to the meeting. Hello, how are you? Listen to what they have to say, and you start your meeting, and you start your conversation, and you start your work, and you start whatever you need to start. But you need to get those words in when you see someone, when you arrive at a place. That will say that you're willing to listen, right? And you are concerned about the people in the group well-being. We have been, all of us, I'm quite sure, have experienced being in a group with people that we don't like or people that we don't care for, and that's fine. That is fine. But we need to do our part. And that's my conversation. That was my conversation today. That was on my mind today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live. Tomorrow, send me your information. I'm going to be live with Janetta. And if you have birthdays, if you have anything that's going on in your life, come send it to me on my website, panamamule.com. Put in the section of contact information, and I will put that out there in advertisement for you. I have a lot of followers on Facebook. I have a few on YouTube, and I will get that information out. So there you go. There you have it. Good day. Enjoy your day. It's a beautiful day today. It started out cloudy. Let me show you where I'm at. This is what's going on in the Parque Mar. It started out cloudy, but now it's sunny, and I'm going to do my workout. It's time for me to get healthy. It's time for me to continue to do exercise. I want to lower my weight, and of course, my health. I need to be fit because I know I will enjoy life better and situations will be better. So take care, guys. Thank you for watching and talk to you next time. Gracias por escuchar. Gracias por ser parte de esta conversación de hoy. Y nos vemos la próxima. Acuérdense, mañana voy a estar en vivo. Si tienen algún mensaje que quieren compartir, compártenlo en mi página web, panamamule.com. Pueden dejar un mensaje, ¿verdad? En la sección de contactos. Muchísimas gracias y hasta la próxima.
Thank you for listening. Enjoy this wonderful day.